this match. I should say I was mind blown seeing Saka's goal.
Hmm.
That was. I mean, even Nketiah's goal also, but Saka's goal was like one of those goals that you'd remember for like some time, or like beautiful goal.
I think other than Lionel Messi, there's no one better who plays on the right wing than Saka currently.
Is it?
I don't think so. Any other team in Spain or Italy has got such a winger with such devastating numbers.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, you might want to disagree and say Rodrigo है Real Madrid में.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Rodrigo is not still not at that level of Saka. Bukayo Saka अलग planet में खेल रहा है आजकल. I mean, I would not want to jinx it. I mean, whatever people do, touch wood or whatever.
Mm.
हाँ रोड्रिगो बढ़िया है, वेरी गुड, अच्छा प्लेयर है रोड्रिगो.
Mm.
रोड्रिगो इज बेटर देन साका. हाँ,
No, see.
मैंने ऐसा बोला ही नहीं कि साका अच्छा प्लेयर है. रोड्रिगो जो एकदम, he is the next piece, he is the next best thing after the broken bread.
But see,
So,
I'll tell why. So it also depends on who is kind of serving them. I felt Saka playing at Arsenal is actually a bigger thing than Rodrigo playing at Real Madrid. I agree with that. Rodrigo, he came, he
explain.
played. So I'm saying like Saka is actually carrying has been carrying Arsenal since like 3 or 4 years, I believe. When did Arsenal
हाँ
join?
हाँ, 2019 he made his debut, and since then he's been one of the
One of the
most
key
important
players.
players.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there was Granit Xhaka, there's Aubameyang for a couple of seasons, but
Mm.
Saka has been a mainstay.
Yeah, that's what. So at Rodrigo, like he was not a full-time player until last season. He was not
Hmm.
a starter. So he
Hmm.
came, he gave us goals, he gave us wins. So he has been a very key player, but I won't put him saying he is my 100% best right winger. I feel even Valverde was playing right wing for some time when Rodrigo was doing striker. So
Hmm.
I so Rodrigo's position and all is yet to be decided. Like he is a natural uh actually left winger. So he
Hmm.
is
Where
playing with
Vinicius
right
Junior
wing.
plays.
Yeah, so Sare left winger Real. So
Hmm.
but Saka being a natural right winger, and I think he is doing a great job there. I cannot see anybody in Premier League at least. Um, yeah, no,
And you see, argument can be made for Mohamed Salah, but I think Mohamed Salah is at an age
hmm.
where I think he shouldn't be part of such conversations. He
I
should just
wouldn't,
go to
I wouldn't, yeah, I wouldn't agree to that if it was like 2 or 3 years ago when Salah was on his prime.
I
Uh,
think Salah should just go to Saudi.
uh, yeah, given that how many people are leaving, Neymar has left, and I think it's a good time for Salah to make tremendous amount of money. Like he is famous, so but yeah,
Dude,
I am
he
fan of
is
Saka.
he's a Muslim going to an Islamic league, Islamic country. He will be revered. I mean, like he will be one of the most important people in the country.
Yeah. Mm.
I think they'll pay him more than what Neymar is
Mm.
getting paid.
He's going through
Not
300
obviously
million.
not what Ronaldo is getting paid, but I think he'll get paid almost what Neymar is getting paid or more than that. Because Mohamed Salah in the Islamic world is like the Shah Rukh Khan of sports.
Mm.
You know, people in the Middle East, they just love Shah Rukh Khan to bits.
Mm.
One of the most famous
Yeah.
Islamic men on the earth.
Yeah.
Mohamed Salah falls in the same bracket, and trust me, Mohamed Salah would make such fortunes that he might end up buying one of the Saudi football clubs. He like
I
to रहने दे, मैं खरीद लेता हूँ.
I wouldn't be surprised because that's what US does right now. Like Miami and all, they give ownership. So
Hmm.
everyone's saying Messi is missing out on money, but
No, no.
it technically is not. Like what David Beckham did. The contract when he signed with Inter Miami contract, did he sign a contract? So he bought Inter Miami, right? So Messi also has some kind of percentage. I'm not getting the
Yes.
word. So he's still gonna make a bunch of money. And यूएस में स्पोर्ट्स में there's huge money. अगर वो बहुत कम लोग
I
भी
mean,
देख रहे हैं.
sports has got money everywhere. But coming back to the game, Arsenal game, I think the game was done and dusted in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
Arsenal scored 2 goals, and they just went on a chill mode in the
Yeah.
second half, and they just nicked a goal in the 82nd minute.
Mm.
But see, we got the 3 points, we won the game. All of that was very good. But there was one incident in the game which happened, and it really broke my heart. We signed a young defender from Ajax,
Mm.
Julian Timber,
Mm.
and he suffered an ACL injury in his first game.
It's gone. How many months?
I think 9 months. This entire season is gone for him.
Mm. Yeah,
Dude,
that's
I was so devastated. At a very personal level, also I felt very bad because, a young player coming from a different country joining your favorite club, and he plays the first competitive game. I mean, he played Community Shield, but I don't consider Community Shield as a competitive game. He played the first game in Premier League, 50th minute. He got, I don't know, that's very stupid knock. And he's out for 8 to 9 months. So sad, trust me, so sad.
yeah, that's just ridiculous.
Even at Real Madrid, Courtois, Militao, both these players are out for, let's say, 6 to 7 months.
Yeah.
And crazy scenes, yeah. I mean, my thoughts and prayer go out to Mr. Urian Timber and all the other players who've just got injured in preseason and the season in the games at the start of the season. Uh,
Mm.
you know, it's really tough, yeah. I mean, I understand Thibaut Courtois is like, बहुत football खेल चुके हैं यार in their
Yeah.
lives.
Yeah.
But a
They
young
need
guy,
to,
21,
but yeah.
22.
Mm.
The thing with ACL is that I've seen a lot of players who have got ACL injury and they've come back. You lose a bit of yourself.
Oh, definitely. Like these injuries, right? Anything that takes more than like 6 months basically changes a player. Like you had Asensio. I think he had an ACL as well, and he didn't play for a season. He got back, he got the minutes, but Asensio was supposed to be one of the brilliant players, like when he was getting up and he was at the stage. He was not himself at all after the injury. Once you're out,
Exactly.
you have Raul Jimenez as an example. He was brilliant with Wolves. Once
Yeah.
it's gone, it's gone, gone. So
Yeah. He
experience,
had an head injury, but the moment you're injured, right, and you have a surgery, you've just tampered with God's creation.
yeah,
And once you've done that, you don't. At Arsenal, okay, at Arsenal, I've seen players like Hector Bellerin.
yeah,
If you remember, Hector Bellerin was one of the fastest player in the league, in top 5 leagues of Europe. He got an ACL. His career went downhill after that.
mm,
Rob Holding, Rob Holding did not have a very great career, but he was getting into the groove. He got injured.
yeah,
Gaya. That's the only thing, yaar. I just feel so bad. I mean, he was such a good player. यार Ajax से player आया था हमारे पास,
mm,
and so sad, really sad.
yeah.
But let's see what happens.
How old is he now? Like 18, 19,
22.
22? Okay. How is Rice doing?
Declan Rice had a good game. Declan Rice had a good game.
But he
Uh,
missed. I thought he missed a bunch of sitters. He was in a great
no,
position.
he didn't miss a bunch of sitters. He tried a couple of shots outside the box.
Okay.
The keeper Matt Turner, you
Hmm.
know, who was an Arsenal keeper like let's say a week back.
Hmm.
He joined Nottingham Forest, and he made some couple of good saves.
Hmm.
Declan Rice had a good game, in fact.
Yeah. I remember we discussing about Declan Rice money, right? So of course it makes sense. Like I don't know why we didn't bring this point then, because we have number of English people quota in Premier League for each team. So that is the reason every team basically what do you call pushes up the price of a player whenever they're selling if it is English players.
Exactly, they play the
So
English tax.
yeah, they play the English tag, and I believe that is the reason you paid what 80,
105,
105 for Declan Rice. Uh,
105 million pound.
but I still believe one of the best signings that Arsenal did in recent past is Martinelli. The first assist that he gave to Nketiah, like, was beautiful. I was like, wow.
Then when I looked at that particular move, right? it just brought a big smile on my face. I mean, like, kya khela hai लौंडे ने यार. And the best part is that people are questioning whether he meant it or not meant it. He might not have meant it. It
It doesn't matter. Yeah,
does not
like
matter because games are played on instinct.
yeah, I agree. Like you
And
see, like most of the goals, uh,
हाँ,
sometimes they just like जैसे लग के चले जाते, but nobody cares. Nobody would remember after like what two games. It's fine.
चैंपियंस लीग सेमीफाइनल में जब जब क्रिस्टियानो रोनाल्डो ने यूवेंटस के खिलाफ वो बाइसाइकिल किक मारा था,
Mm.
अगर 1 इंच नीचे होता
Yeah,
तो बॉल नहीं जाता अंदर. हाँ, now people, did he really mean it? No, dude, they don't mean it, but they train
think
like
yeah,
8 hours a day, 6 days a week, so that it looks
Mm.
as though they meant it. They don't mean it every time.
Yeah, yeah. I agree 100%. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I mean, जैसे बुकायो साका का वो गोल था जो तुमने देखा था वहां पे. हाँ,
Mm.
हाँ, वो ट्रेनिंग में कम से कम 200 बार मारता होगा वैसे गोल्स. But when
Exactly.
you're playing in a game, there are defenders around you. There is like 60, 70,000 people, around you, feeling jittery. You just play on your instincts. You
I
don't,
believe
you don't
that
plan.
is I believe that is like you practice for so long. Like there was some Instagram post or something that was going around a long time ago. Like Cristiano Ronaldo was in practice and he was practicing a free kick. So he was missing it like 20, 30 times. He was just trying to hit on one corner of the goal. And there was one more player who was saying, "Oh, aren't you able to?" He came and he was like, "Oh, you're not able to score a goal from here. Let me do it." He did and it went in. It just went into the goal. So Ronaldo got the opportunity a few days after in the game, and he scored a free kick exactly in that corner where he was practicing. So it's
Hmm.
about that. तुम 100 बार practice में miss करोगे, मारोगे, practice करोगे, and but that time you just get, if it just that's the high you basically train and
That
practice.
is why it's called practice, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That is why it's called practice.
Yep, yep, yep.